Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today I am doing my 2025 Bath & Body Works top 10 body care favorites. I feel like this is the best video to go out of 2025 with, and I cannot take credit for this idea. This was the subscriber at Maxi789's idea. She left me a comment saying, hey, would you be interested in maybe doing like a favorites of 2025 or a top 10? And I said, that is a phenomenal idea. Yes, absolutely. That's going to be perfect for New Year's Eve. So happy New Year's Eve, everyone. I hope you guys had a very fulfilling 2025 and you will have a very fulfilling, lovely 2026. But if you guys are returning to my channel, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. We do all things body care. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's dive right on into the ranking. All right, you guys, we're going to start out with what is in the number 10 spot and work our way up into the number 1 spot. But coming in at number 10 is going to be the Bath & Body Works Bubblegum Pop. Now, Bubblegum Pop looks like this. It has super cute, almost like Pepto-Bismol pink packaging. And then you have a super fun yellow and hot pink label with the really nice bright touch of like a Tiffany blue color. I absolutely love this packaging. And this one has notes of gumball sugar, candied fruits, and citrus burst. Now, if you're trying to place where this one came out in 2025, this one came out as a part of the Summer Sweets collection. So you had Bubblegum Pop, Cotton Candy Clouds, Blue Raspberry Burst, and then a Starfruit Sangria. This one also did kind of blend into the end of summer semi-annual sale, so you might recognize it from an SAS haul of mine that I did months ago. But this one truly smells like Hubba Bubba bubblegum. I've never smelled anything like it. It's a spot-on bubblegum fragrance, making it very unique in the market, but especially my collection. This is definitely one that I had a lot of fun using this summer, and I will finish it up next summer. I have probably about half of the bottle to go, so very excited to continue using this and very deserving of the number 10 spot. Now, coming in at 9th place is going to be one of my fall favorites. Now, this is one that in years previous, I would have never thought to pick this up. I used to not like this fragrance at all. I was very loyal to Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. Now, when Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte did not make a return this year, I started smelling some of the other fall goodies, and I quickly set my eyes on this one. And if you guys have watched my channel for a while, you know that I rarely pick up the fine fragrance mists because they take me a very long time to use, and I really need to be in love with the fragrance. I picked up the fine fragrance mist in it, so you guys know it is truly one of my favorites. Now, this is going to be Bath & Body Works' Sweater Weather, which looks like that. I think this packaging is just stunning. I absolutely love that they did blue and gold, and they have plaid and florals, and then you have, of course, the wax seal with sort of the orange-red leaf design on it. This looks so perfect for fall. It's classy, but still giving fall and on theme. One of the best packaging, and really the entire fall line this year, some of the best fall packaging that I've seen from Bath & Body Works really of all time. Now, this one, if you're unfamiliar, has scent notes of Sunkissed Apple, Autumn Leaves, and Orchard Woods, and this really is a Your Skin But Better fall edition type of fragrance. It just adds the perfect amount of an outdoorsy, appley vibe to whatever you're wearing. So usually I like to pair this with the Sweater Weather body lotion and body wash when I use it all as a part of my 2025 fall project Use It Up. This is definitely something I can really pair with any apple fragrance. A lot of fall fragrances next year, about halfway through on this one, and I'm so excited to have this in my collection. So again, very deserving of that number 9 spot. Now, coming in at number 8, this was one I think I like audibly gasped when I figured out that this one is returning as a part of the summer semi-annual sale earlier this year, and that is no other than Be Enchanted. Now, Be Enchanted is one I used to use many years ago, and this packaging, I just honestly feel like this might be in top 5 packaging for me of all time. There's something about this that's, I don't know if it's nostalgic or I just like kind of the blues and purples and pinks and silvers. This is some of my favorite packaging that Bath & Body Works has ever done. Now, this one has fragrance notes of iced pomegranate, sugared petals, chilled passion fruit, whipped vanilla, and light musk, and it's a very unique fragrance. A lot of people really enjoy this one because they like to use it in the winter time, and there's really nothing else at Bath & Body Works that gives kind of a fruity winter besides something like a Bright Christmas Morning, which which is really heavy on kind of that blood orange and apple and really does almost give like a Christmas punch type of vibe. There's nothing about this that inherently makes it holiday. I wouldn't consider this a holiday fragrance by any means, but it is a wintertime pomegranate, passion fruit, fruity fragrance. I think it's the whipped vanilla and light musk that really brings everything all together, but I've never smelled anything like this, and I think that's something you're gonna see across my favorites. These are just kind of unique, but still sweet and fruity and fun fragrances that I've just accumulated this year and that have come out this year that I was really just blown away by. So I was so excited that this was a part of the semi-annual sale this year. Couldn't recommend it enough. It will always be one of my favorites. And yeah, I have maybe about like a third of the way, maybe a fourth of the way. I know this one is going to fly through my collection. So very excited to have this and very deserving of the number 8 spot. Now coming in at number 7, this is unfortunately one that I have used up, so I no longer own this anymore. So you will be getting an image of this. And this is the Bath & Body Works X Disney Princesses Tiana fragrance. Now this fragrance has notes of delicate water lily, gilded amber, and shimmering bayou woods. And this was the most beautiful, I don't even know how to describe this one. I feel like if you know what this smells like, you just know what it smells like. So I'm doing this no justice at all whatsoever, but I think it might be like the water lily and the woods. It just gave it this very like fresh, unique, and then you have the amber. So it's not necessarily creamy, but it has this nice kind of softness to it. Again, I'm not doing this justice at all. I feel like this was just one that you had to smell. It was just super unique. And this one, it was one of my favorites during the summer. I paired this with the At the Beach lotion. They paired beautifully together. It was a perfect combo for summer. So although I am sad this is no longer in my collection, I was super happy to have taken advantage of, I think I got it on like a $5.95 deal. So I was able to take advantage of the deal, use it all throughout the summer, and it was truly one of my favorites. So very, very excited that this one was in the number 7 spot, and so happy. I wasn't, I was really excited for the Princesses collection. I heard they were just going to do body creams. I was like, okay, this probably isn't going to be for me. Super excited that I went anyways and ended up picking this one up. This was a highlight of my summer this year in body care. Now coming in at the number 6 spot is going to be one of the everyday luxuries, and kind of similar to the Bath & Body Works X Disney Princesses line. When I heard that they weren't doing lotion, I felt like my excitement kind of dropped a little bit, because I was like, okay, then I'm probably not going to buy anything, because I like to use my body care in sets, and I'm not someone that likes to buy a bunch of fine fragrance mist. Now I did have a coupon, and this is why I ended up picking up the Pistachio Glaze in the body wash, and you guys, this one was so good. Now, how I use this one, I also used it with the At the Beach lotion, and I think I also used this with my chocolate amber lotion. It just kind of brightened up the chocolate amber a little bit, and then I would use my Sol de Janeiro 62 on top, which basically, I think Pistachio Glaze was a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro 62, but Pistachio Glaze, if you're unfamiliar, it has notes of pistachio creme, toasted vanilla, and sugared patchouli. I don't get any like of a patchouli spice in this at all. Usually when I think things like patchouli, I think of Lord of Misrule from Lush, which is a very spicy fragrance, or I think of Into the Night, which also has a good amount of spice to it. I don't really get any spice in this. Just this just smelled like the most beautiful kind of vanilla, caramel, pistachio. It was just lovely. It was just lovely. It smelled exactly like Sol de Janeiro 62. Perfect for the summertime. Really enjoyed using this one, and having it in that bright green packaging I thought was just perfect. I love when the fragrance notes match whatever the color of the packaging was. I mean, it's green packaging, green pistachios. It just made sense in my mind. But coming in at the number 5 spot, I'm actually using my mom's product for this, as I used up my mini fine fragrance mist earlier this year, and that is going to be the Bath & Body Works Ghoul Friend. Now, Ghoul Friend this year came out alongside things like Vampire Blood, Wicked Vanilla Woods, and Ice Cream Float is a part of the Halloween collection, and this one has notes of dark strawberries, ghostly peony, and spine-chilling citrus. I own this one in 2024, used up my bottle in 2025, and then obviously my mom has this bottle. It's lovely. I think this is so good. It's just a nice, really lovely, it says dark strawberry, but I really do get a raspberry vibe to this as well. It's a really nice either deep strawberry, raspberry combination. It's brightened up a little bit by that spine-chilling citrus, and then it kind of has this floral overlay in the background. This fragrance is extremely wearable, perfect for Halloween and spooky season, but honestly, great for spring, great for summer. Not really something I would wear in the winter, but you could definitely wear it all year round if this is your fragrance. Absolutely absolutely love this one. They have to bring this back every year. It's a cult classic Halloween fragrance for a good reason. So yes, very, very deserving of the number 5 spot. Now you guys, we are really getting down to the wire here with number 4, and number 4 is going to be Imperfect Beauty. Also an Everyday Luxuries collection fragrance that came out alongside a Pistachio Glaze. Now, Imperfect Beauty, I believe, was a dupe for the Marc Jacobs Perfect, which, again, I felt like in years previous, I did not like the smell of this one, but Imperfect Beauty, I absolutely loved. I picked this one up in the Eau de Perfume Mini Perfume Spray, and this one has notes of sweet rhubarb, white florals, and radiant cashmere. I think the white floral in this is gardenia, and I absolutely love gardenia fragrances. My favorite high-end fragrance of all time is the Gucci Flora Gardenia, the one that comes in the pink bottle. So I'm a big fan of gardenia fragrances, and this was just like gardenia and floral, but also it had a nice sweetness to it, but also still maintaining that it's a true perfumey type fragrance. It wasn't light, it wasn't gourmand, it wasn't overly like fruity or just like a floral fragrance by any means. It was a true perfume fragrance that happened to have both like a creamy floral backing as well as kind of a sweet, fruity, rhubarby kind of thing as well going on. So again, I feel like my explanations for these are not doing these justice, but I think this is one of the best fragrances that has come out as a part of the Everyday Luxuries line, in my personal opinion. Very, very deserving of the number 4 spot. If they brought this back out, and they actually brought it out in perfumes, I can't believe this is, I don't remember if this was one that made it into a full-size perfume, and I just absolutely missed it. That is definitely something that I would be very interested in picking up in the future. All right, you guys, we're down to number 3, and I have all of the number 3 products, all of the top 3 products still in my collection. So the first one we have is going to be the Milkbar birthday cake. Now, you guys, this one surprised me. I felt like 2025 at Bath & Body Works was just the year of surprises. We had some really good, we had some things that I just really wasn't a fan of. We had some really interesting fragrances. You guys are making me laugh so hard in the comments about my comment regarding no more tomato fragrances for 2026. And I really hope that's the case. But this one, very pleasant surprise. As usually, Bath & Body Works cake fragrances, strawberry pound cake, iced lemon pound cake, sweet petal pound cake, they just get a little bit too artificial for me, and I definitely thought that was going to be the experience with this one. Absolutely not. So we have the Bath & Body Works X Milkbar birthday cake, and this one has notes of layered vanilla cake, creamy frosting, and rainbow sprinkles. Best cake fragrance on the market right now, in my opinion, hands down. It's sweet, it's creamy, you get the vanilla cake, you get the frosting, you get a sprinkle note as well. It's sugary, it's lovely, it's light, it's not overly artificial. It truly does smell like if you got a cake from a bakery, like a vanilla confetti cake, brought it home, cut yourself a slice, that's what it smells like. It doesn't go off the deep end in terms of like this super sugary, like headache inducing type of sweet cake fragrance. And it also doesn't go into like almost like fresh cake. I don't know. I feel like sometimes when Native will do like a birthday cake fragrance or a cake fragrance, it's almost like a natural, like it just kind of doesn't work. This works. It's sweet, it's cakey, it's vanilla. Absolutely love this one. I think they did a beautiful job with this collection. Love the packaging, love the pink. Nothing but good things to say about this one. So very deserving of the number 3 spot. Now in number 2, we have, or the second place spot, we have the Bath & Body Works X Sweethearts collaboration Forever Sweet. Easily some of my favorite packaging of 2025. I mean, this was just so cute. And the scent, you guys, when we're talking about unique body care, something new, something we're not seeing, this answered that question. So this one, if you're unfamiliar, this one has notes of candied grape, sweet berry, and powdered sugar. It truly smells like grape candy or a cotton candy grape if you've had those before. It's beautiful. It's light. It's lovely. It's powdery. You get those grape conversational heart type of vibe, which I mean, it's all based on like the sweethearts thing. So makes perfect sense. Absolutely love this. You could not find this anywhere in my store after Valentine's Day. Sold out. None of it even made it to semi-annual sale. So happy that my sister was like, you know, this really isn't my favorite. Why don't you take it? I will gladly take this. So excited to use this. February of 2026. You guys already know my combination. So good. We need more of this. We need more of this out of the box. Still sweet, still wearable, still fun, but definitely different than what we're used to seeing. I think this one was just executed perfectly. Now, you guys, I feel like if you watch my channel this year, you're going to have a pretty good idea what the number 1 spot. First place, my favorite body, I'm already spoiling it. I'm already showing the bottle in the video. My favorite body care item and fragrance from Bath & Body Works for 2025 is my beloved Velvet Sugar. Oh yeah, you guys already know if you watch my channel, I picked this up not only in the body wash and the body lotion and a fine fragrance mist. I picked up a duplicate. I have never bought a backup in my life, but you guys know I am definitely going to buy a backup of this because this is one of my all-time favorite fragrances, if not my all-time favorite fragrance from Bath & Body Works. This one came out alongside things like Be Enchanted, Chocolate Amber, Bali Mango, really that entire summer semi-annual sale Bringbacks. And this one includes fragrance notes of red velvet creme, red velvet creme, golden plum, sugared musk, pink jasmine, and wild strawberries. It's not necessarily a cakey fragrance. You do get a nice like red velvet vibe to it, but you get a lot of the strawberry, a florally note from the jasmine, and then the plum just kind of deepens it. It makes it a very complex fragrance. I mean, you can't smell this one and not smile. I absolutely love this one. The packaging, very nostalgic. They kept with the exact design I had several years ago. So absolutely thrilled with this one. So excited to have my collection. I'm already like halfway through the first lotion, maybe like a third or fourth of the way of the bottle through the fine fragrance mist. So I am definitely using this one up very quickly, but it earns the #1 spot in my opinion, hands down my favorite of 2025. But you guys, that wraps up my favorites of Bath & Body Works, my top 10 for 2025, their body care releases. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much at Maxi789 for suggesting this. This was an awesome video idea. I can't thank you enough. I think this is just going to be super fun. Please, please, please comment either your top 10, your top 5, your top 1, your top 3, your top 7. Please comment your favorite fragrances from Bath & Body Works for 2025. I'm already losing it. For 2025 in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys are using. I think I'm going to see a lot of Milkbar. I think I'm also going to see maybe a lot of the Bringbacks. Maybe you guys are on the same wavelength and liking like Be Enchanted and Velvet Sugar and things like that. Also maybe some Halloween or some Christmas. I don't know. I'm super excited to see what are your favorites from 2025. Very excited as we go into 2026 to do this all together again next year. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, found it helpful. Have a safe and fun New Year's Eve, and I will see you all in 2026. Bye, guys.